the original concept was that it would be somewhat of a sports medicine hospital and had the potential to do all types of orthopedics. So that was the original beginnings of TOSH. As we went along through the beginning phases and then got into the middle stages, it became quite an exercise in running a hospital, defining our roles, trying to be a center of excellence in delivering the best possible care that we could in orthopedics in all areas. We've been able to continue the mission of total joint replacement. We've been able to do spine surgery here, along with all of the areas of sports medicine, foot and ankle, hand, shoulder, so all of the areas of orthopedics are covered. It truly is an orthopedic specialty hospital.
In the long run, it wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be. In the short run, it turned out to be a very unique thing because it provided other things and other opportunities for us. We created a relationship with the U.S. ski team and some other groups, and we essentially signed agreements to provide services for them. So we brought in a sports medicine element, which was part of that hospital, which was unique anywhere in the country and anywhere in the world, because we've got reports back from the Olympic people, and they handed me plaques and thanked us because it did something for them they had never had before, and that's somebody that integrated services for them and improved their product. The staff were always dedicated to it. They saw some of the fun things we used to do around there.
I had no idea what I was in for when I first came out. I knew that Intermountain Medical Center was being built, that the facilities in the region would be dramatically affected by that. I knew Cottonwood Hospital would be closing, and so I knew there'd be a lot of change. The original plans for TOSH, we weren't going to have the extent of inpatient services. The plan was to have, I think, initially 14 beds, which evolved into now being a 36-bed hospital.
I started here in '98 as a shoulder and knee fellow under Lonnie Paulus. When I started here, we had 3 operating rooms up and running, and now we have 10. It's grown quite a bit. Cottonwood Hospital has come down. The TOSH campus has expanded. Physical therapy's grown. Our group has changed quite a bit. We still have that same culture in terms of our function in the operating room. Low turnaround times, we have low infection rates, we have, we can run a lot of cases through a given operating room in a day, and that comes from the ground up. I think the whole, I guess you could call it pursuit of excellence thing, it lives on.
I think the single best thing that we did here was at the top of our list on our mission statement was that we wanted to do everything that we did here for the betterment of patients. We had to make sure that we were the best that we could be, the best qualified, the best trained, doing all the latest techniques, having the best people around us. And the proof that we were able to do that is when the surveys went out and they asked people, where is the best place to go for orthopedic care? TOSH actually was not on the list. It became a write-in candidate. So not being on the original list, but as a write-in candidate, it actually got most of the votes. We've excelled in the public opinion of TOSH. That's our greatest accomplishment.